Yeah. Yeah, buddy. You already know. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Painful Excellence Podcast. Salute. Love is the word. Jeff, what's good? Bumpy. Woke the truth. Steve, what up? Healer. Salute. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. This topic is, we could joke about it, but realistically it's very serious. And Johnny Q, phenomenal Mexican in the building, salute. I want to be very clear when I say this, all right, y'all? It is very important. It is very, very, very important that you choose your sanity over sexual gratification. You understand? Choose your sanity over sexual gratification. Too many times, I'm gonna talk to the fellas for a second. I'll get to the women I'll get to the women sometime later. But fellas, let me talk to you for a second. All right. Let me move this goddamn picture. Let me be very clear. There is no price on your own sanity. There's no price you should be willing to pay for peace of mind. All right. If you are married, and I'm talking to the men, if you are married, you find yourself huffing and puffing every time she calls you on the phone. If the phone rings and you get that feeling like, fellas, you remember when you lived with your parents and you be in your room minding your business, all the chores are done, clothes are washed and dried and put away, the floor swept, mopped, no dishes in the sink. If you lived in a house, you done mowed the lawn, everything is done. All you want to do is sit in your room and just not be bothered. You want to read your book, read your comic, play your video game. You didn't do anything. And that woman that gave birth to you still calls you. Come here. And it's like, what could she possibly want now? What? It was at that point I knew. I said, no, my mother's just fucking with me at that point. When I was younger, she 14 years old. I said, let me get this straight. There's no dishes in the sink. The floor is swept and mopped. Everything's dried and put away. The laundry's done. I even did a little extra. I did the windows. Had a big old mirror in the living room. Nothing. And I cooked some food and just left it. It was still in the pot, warm. No noise. Went in the room, sat down, laid in my bed. As soon as I picked up my comic book and opened it, she called me. I'm like, What? There's nothing. Everything's done. What are you doing? Why? But you're 15 years old living in your mama house. There's no peace. And you better straighten your shit out before you get to her room. Yes, Mom? She don't want nothing. You done went to the store 5 million times a day before. There's nothing she needs. She's just fucking with me. When you get into a relationship, fellas. Oh yeah, phenomenal Mexican. I know. Let me tell you something. You marry a woman and you feel like that, you're in the house and you're like, let me get this straight. I cleaned this bitch. There's no plates in the sink. I swept, I mopped. I made the bed. I'm not even in my bed. I'm sitting in a house that I paid for and I'm held hostage. All I want to do is read my book or watch my TV or play my video game. Whatever it is I want to do to keep my own peace. Everything's done. The chores are done. The kids are just in the room, just relaxed. Their room is clean. Your wife walked through that door and you just feel your peace being disturbed. I'm going to recommend therapy first. 502 King, salute. I'm going to recommend therapy first. And if you can't get no peace, there's no price on it. Pay for it. Get out that month. Do something. Get out. Get out. Choose your sanity. 88 Sports Talk, Anthony Bolton. Salute. Johnny Q, what up? Your brain is worth everything. Your peace of mind is worth everything. If you're with a woman who is a mental terrorist, get the fuck away. Some of you ladies, y'all think y'all Professor X, you fucking mutants, because y'all play so many fucking mind games. It's crazy. The problem with some, and I'm not saying all, I'm saying some women, they have unresolved insecurities. They never got it fixed. They have to do shit to trigger you. You getting triggered when they know they can press your buttons and trigger you. They got you. It's a game to them. Because they never had control prior to you. They find all your hot buttons and they press them. I'm bored. Let me fuck with them today. If you're just out and about and you get a text from your shorty and you just like, oh man, what this bitch want? When it's like that, get away from her. If you're in a marriage and you feel like that, get some therapy. And if it don't work, sayonara. Choose your sanity. I've seen men get with women and 3 years later, they done gained 70 pounds. Their hairline is gone all the way back. And the remaining hair is gray. And it's like they aged 10 years in 3 years. And you're like, what the fuck happened? And that weight he gained is not from eating well. You can gain weight from stress. It's fucking ridiculous. 88, exactly. You gotta choose your sanity, man. Coochie's not worth it. We're outnumbered, man. It's not worth it. It's not. That's what I'm saying. Y'all dating, for those of you that are not married and you're dating, you're conducting an interview. Because I promise you, if she got unresolved issues, if she has unresolved issues, it's going to spill in on you. If she got daddy issues, mommy issues, this is the world we live in. If she got a kid from a previous relationship, you need to check that. I'm telling you, I wouldn't recommend, this is just me. I'm not saying that all women with children are bad. I'm just saying, if you want a family of your own, you really need to consider, do I want to get with this chick that already has a made family? Because that's a headache. Now, depending on your age, sometimes these kids will be growing in out the house. That's different. I know a guy right now that's dating a woman, but her kids are grown and out the house. That's totally different. She about to be a grandmother. She's like in her late 40s. So that's fine. I'm talking about you dating a chick and she got a 2-year-old. That means it's fresh. And Shadow 979, salute. That means dude's still around somewhere. Do I want to go in her house? Do I want to sit down? And you will find that certain words will trigger her. Y'all ever talk to a chick and then her baby daddy come up and she does not stop talking for the next hour? And you're like, Conda, what's good? And you're like, what the fuck? Why is she ain't stopped talking about? You're not the therapist. I'm not a therapist. To be honest, I want to hear your shit one time so I can know whether I want to deal with it or not. Because I can tell whether you're crazy or not. And no amount of where I'm older now. When I was younger, I would disregard crazy because Shorty had a fat ass. It's not worth it. And I had OGs telling me, it was in the song, was it not? Don't never trust a big butt and a smile. Poison, BBD. Yeah. I had OGs telling me, yo, listen, I know she look good and I know she want to give it to you, but she got that going on. You might want to consider that. I'll take the risk. In some of my escapades, I must have been Harry fucking Houdini. And I could laugh about it now, but it could have went really wrong. How many men are in jail or dead for going into a neighborhood for some girl, and on the way out, some dudes jumped on him, killed him, or cut him up, or shot him, or shot at him, chased him. I'm telling you. At my youth, I risked it all. Looking back, I'm like, shit, I should have did that. That could have went really bad. If I'd have got caught, I'd have been bitch. That story from Brooklyn, I can't tell you how many of those brothers, not even brothers, niggas was chasing me. I looked over my shoulder. I'm not kidding when I said it was about 25 to 30 of them. When I ran up the steps to the D train, y'all saw World War Z? Them motherfuckers was bumping into each other, climbing over each other to run up them steps. And I said, yo, please, I just don't want to get cut in my face. I'm going to get into the train, flush my back against the wall, and knuckle up. And I know I hit hard. I'm knocking a couple of people out. I'm a gig guy. And when I already made that decision, I said, yo, damn, I just hope I don't get cut. I went to hop the turnstile. As soon as I landed, I don't know where that cop came from. I've never been so happy to get thrown on a gate by a police. I'm tired of you motherfuckers not paying your fare. I said, they chasing me. He looked down the steps. They were running up. He pulled his gun out, and they stopped. He said, God, motherfucker, yo, you big nigga, you better not come back around here. He looked at me. He said, yo, James, salute. Mark, what up? He said, what did you do? I said, nothing. I'm trying to go home. He said, where do you live? I said, I live in the Bronx, the last stop. He said, get your ass on this train and never come back. He said, my RDOs is Thursdays and Fridays. I don't care what you do on those days. But when I'm working, don't ever come here. He was pissed. He's like, I picked the night shift because I don't want to have to work hard. And you got half of Brooklyn chasing you. Oh yeah, 88. They ain't catch me either. Nope. I promise you, that moment, I was running faster than any Olympic runner with beef and broccolis on my feet. And I was a hell of a lot heavier back then. I was running and I wasn't tired. The breathing was under control. And it was like, when my foot hit the ground, I would like take off. It's like I was jumping. If you listen carefully, you'd have heard the $6 Million Man sound. I was going to get caught. If it was a straightaway, they'd have gave up. They weren't catching me. They were not catching me. I slowed down because I had to get to the train. But if it was a straightaway, they'd have stopped. They wouldn't have caught me. I had so much out that if it was a straight, and I thought about I should run past the train, but if I ran past the train, that'd have been stupid because I'd have had to go back to the train or run to the next stop or run to the next stop. And I ain't know my way around Coney Island like that. I said, I gotta run up these steps, hopping up the steps. I said, turnstile, and both of the trains was there. I said, which one's leaving? I said, I hope the train I get into just closes the door and I'm out. I wasn't that lucky. And I don't know which one was leaving first. And I hopped over the turnstile. I said, I just hope I don't get cut. And that cop, I did not see, I don't know where he came from, but I've never been so happy. And he was the whitest cop you could ever see. And I said, look, they chasing me. Of course. Now listen. Yeah, my adrenaline was ridiculous because when they left and I got on that train, the train sat there for like another 2 minutes, closed the doors and left. When I calmed down, I felt like I was going to throw up. I was holding it in. I was so mad. Got home. Like, I left that bitch house like at 2 in the morning. It was like, I got home like at 4 in the morning. And I called her that Sunday. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? You got 800 niggas on your fucking block? The fuck? She started dropping names. Oh, why you run? They wasn't gonna do nothing. That was Deshaun and Fuquan and Raheem. I said, yo, you know them niggas. I don't know them niggas. And there was like 30 of them niggas on my heels. What are you talking about? She telling me to come, man. Women don't understand male violence. They don't. That's why a lot of women are siding with Will Smith on that bullshit. And this is my opinion. And this is all and this ties into what I'm saying. You can have your opinion about Chris Rock being out of line and you can agree with the smack. That's fine. But there's a mechanic behind that. I know people are saying that they had a pre-existing beef dating back to 2016, but they've been together several times and they had so many times that they were together that they could have spoke on it. He just trashed a 30-year friendship. They've been friends for like 30 years. And you smacked him in the face over your fucking mental terrorist wife. I just saw a video that Jada had on her phone. And Will was basically saying, yo, please stop recording me in my house. And she was like, yeah, we're going to take this to the red table. This bitch has no strong career. Her career is putting her household on blast. There's nothing sacred. And all I know is that she has Willow writing letters to a dead rapper that she never met. And Willow looks like she has a lot of testosterone. And the boy has a lot of estrogen. Who's really running that household? Y'all tell me. And got Will jumping on stage, protesting the Oscars. Then they got it right. Everything from people working the cameras to who produced it. All the black people that they listened to him. Then they giving him an Oscar, and then when they gave him an Oscar, he jumps on fucking stage and slaps Chris Rock in the face. Something he could have did after the fucking, you know what I'm saying? He could have did it after the motherfucking event. What the fuck? This is just my opinion. And then, I'm reading shit about her saying, yo, I wish he didn't do it. What the fuck? But a lot of women are siding with Will Smith on that shit. I'm saying you women don't understand male violence. Chris Rock is not a big guy. This is male violence. Will Smith is about, 6 feet tall, over 200 pounds? Let me tell you something. I'm 6'2", 220. I have slapped people and moved them. They've stumbled and fell. And in my mind, I'm like, if that was a punch, they'd have been unconscious. Now, I don't know how hard Will Smith hit. But what if he hit Chris and he fell and hit his head and had to get carted off in the hospital? Now it's a crime. They were debating should they press charges or not. Chris ain't have to press charges, but the state of California could have pressed. They were in California, right? LA or something. They were considering. The only reason why they didn't do it is because it was Will Smith. These ladies don't understand male violence. What if smack Chris, and what if Chris said, fuck that? Chris from BK. What if the BK came out? And they started tussling on stage. The first thing I said was that set up? Aren't they friends? They've been seen at several basketball games. The fuck? And this is after 2016. Since when did Will Smith's skin get so thin? It was never like that until who? Jada. Willow's writing letters to dead rappers. I know you're alive. Why did we see that? Why is that? Who the fuck released that? Shauna, what up? Who the fuck let that out? I just saw a video today of her fucking with him in the house, filming shit, and he's asking her to stop. And she's talking about we going to the red table. I saw some shit about Will talking about he been planning her 40th birthday since she was 37. And he put a lot of thought into it. Just for her to be like, nah, 225 boxing talk, salute. Just for her to be like, nah, don't do it. I don't want it. Shit all over him. Does Will even remember who he is? Will Smith is a rapper that I followed when he first came out because I thought he was funny. He was a novelty rapper. The parents just don't understand. That's hell. This is funny. I like this guy. He's from Philly, and he had his first album. He had some classics on there, and I watched him grow as an artist. And then he got into the television thing, and then he got into the movie thing. When I tell you I'm so proud of Will Smith and where he came from to where he is now, and his only hiccup is this fucking woman who's making him crazy. He's allowing it. Does he know who he is? I know he's an actor, but did he forget who he is? Someone needs to tell him. I don't know if his mom's. I don't know if there was any. Look. I'm not gonna say his dad. I don't know about that relationship. Denzel and Tyler Perry, I heard they had to step in and pull him to the side. But if that's your mentorship, it would be so cool if Denzel sat him down and said, look, you know what your problem is? That bitch right there. My wife, she don't do that shit. Omega Red, salute. TC, salute. Chris, what up? My wife don't do that shit. And if I ever, who knows? Maybe, sometimes when they'll try and test the waters to see how far they can push you. Fellas, that's when you have to step and be like, cut it out. Look her right in the face. Be like, that shit right there? Don't do that with me. And I promise you, she won't do it again. And if she does, out the door. Out the door. You got to choose your sanity. Will Smith is insane. Why? He's still with her. He's doing the same thing over and expecting different results. This chaotic shit that's happening, that's not normal for him. Your wife fucked your son's best friend. And I just read somewhere, and I don't know how true this is, he's coming out with a tell-all book. Like Will needs this shit. How about this? You're Will Smith. You ain't got to put up with this shit. How many cool points would he earn tomorrow if he came out and said, yo, look, if he came out on his Instagram and said, look, yo, Chris, pick up your Instagram. I'm about to call you. We're going to laugh. We're going to joke. I'm going to fucking apologize. And I'm going to talk about how bad of a person Jada is and how I'm going to get rid of her ass. Yeah, Will Smith, you know what? Yeah, Will, yeah, you know what? It's going to cost you half your shit to get rid of her. You know what? Let her take half her shit. Let her write books and talk about how fucked up I am. She can't say anything else that she already hasn't said that's bad. She's already done it. Get rid of that bitch. He roasted her real quick, and it wasn't even bad. G.I. Jane. He laughed. He looked at her. He said, okay, let me do some. What would Tupac do? And then he's on stage. That's what he thought. Tupac would have laughed. And this is my opinion. Tupac would have laughed. And Jada would have looked at him. And he'd have laughed at her. Yeah, your shit is bald. Like my head, bald. Get over it. Ain't that serious. And then it'd been over. Will Smith is not a street dude. Jada was attracted to motherfuckers that'll tell her, shut the fuck up. That's what she needed. You can't worship the ground that she walks on. She don't deserve it. Look at what's going on in there. I saw the Instagram post. I don't even know how old it is, but she's threatening him with the red table and she's running around saying his dick game ain't good. Entanglement. That became a very popular word, hasn't it? Didn't it? And he stayed. But I'm still stuck on that letter that Willow wrote Tupac. Let me see something. I don't know what's happening here. Look. You know, there's a series on Netflix. Joseph, what up? There's a series on Netflix. It's about the hip hop, the beginnings of hip hop. It's a story. It talks about Grandmaster Flash, D-Man Jr., salute. And Jaden was in it. And I watched the whole first season. And I got to Dr. Mark, salute. And I got to this episode where, y'all know the series I'm talking about? And he went to this party. And then he got kind of high. He was on like some sort of drug. And he started hanging out with this white guy and this white girl. And they were in the club and he's standing there high. And the white guy starts looking at him. And Shorty says, kiss him. I said, what? This is supposed to be about the beginnings of rap. It's a story. The beginnings of rap music and the hip hop culture in the Bronx, how it started. And that scene, you know why it bothered me? It bothered me because nowadays, They're always trying to emasculate black men. I firmly believe that homosexuals and lesbians, they've always been around. I firmly believe that. Matter of fact, I know that. And that's not the problem. The problem is what I see on TV nowadays. It's like there's an organized effort to emasculate black men. And I say, where the fuck did this? You didn't have to do that. I don't know what happened. And I think there was 2 seasons. I don't know what happened past that. Stop watching it. Stop throwing that shit at me. I understand. God, what the fuck are y'all doing? I know what y'all doing. Bullshit. Showing them fuck Jada Pinkett. She got a high quality man and she's puppeting that guy. Platboy Play, salute. She got strings on this dude. He don't know he has no confidence when it comes to her. And compared to him, she ain't shit. No woman is supposed to do to him what she's doing. Sometimes brothers need some help. If he didn't need help, why's Denzel always talking to him? Xavier, what up? And she is a bum bitch. Not by way of what she does and acting and all this shit. Her mentality makes her a bum. Somebody just said she a true Baltimore bitch. Hey, you could take the hood. You could take a person out the hood, but can't take the hood out the person. That's not necessarily true. You just have to know how to turn it off. How many Jamaicans you know speak perfect English, but when they get around their people, you don't understand shit anymore. They speak 2 languages. Will was supposed to smash Jada hard and smut her out and keep her dangling on hold the carrot to her. Yeah, Hila, exactly. He wasn't supposed to wife it at all. At all. Because you know what? There was nothing he could do. Tupac is just a person. But you know what she liked about Tupac? The respect he got for the path he took and what he represented. She respected his gangster. Will Smith could never be that. But watch this, y'all. And follow me on this. He's achieved more. I mean, we respect Tupac. I heard they're giving courses on what he stood for in college. Something I'll never understand because I lived it. And I'm like, I don't give a shit about him. I know all about him. I don't care. I mean, like, birthday. I don't give a fuck about that. You're getting a credit for taking a class in Tupac? I don't care about that. He's dead over bullshit. Big is dead over bullshit. Freaky Ty from Lost Boys, he's dead over bullshit. They're dead over bullshit. All of those names I mentioned should be alive. No thank you. I don't need to take a class in that shit because I was disgusted. What happened to Pac? Shot again? Oh shit, he's dead? Big goes out to LA. No, I'm sorry. No, it was LA. Why'd they shoot Big? He's dead? I was working at the old skate key. Doing security. No, the new one that was in the South Bronx. Niggas came in and was like, yo, Freaky Ty got shot. See, all right? Nah, he dead. What? For what? Freaky Ty from the Lost Boys. Classic album. The first Lost Boys album. Classic album. I said they weren't gangsters. They were about partying and drinking and smoking and having a good time. Why is he dead? Don't know. Dead over bullshit. I don't need no class about that shit. But instead of embracing who she got, because the high value man was chasing her, pursued her, and she accepted. She still want to run around with this thug dude. That's dead. What the fuck does Willow know about Tupac? Of course, by now you could Google him and learn, and her friends in school probably talking about him. But what was Jada saying? Y'all read that letter? Y'all heard it? I know you're alive somewhere. Come back and my mom will be happy. What the fuck was Jada telling Willow at such a young age? You're married to Will Smith. He chose you. And you're behaving like a bum bitch. And Will, you must not know any better. Maybe Denzel is like, yo, look, I'm not gonna tell him to leave his wife. He got to figure that shit out on his own. I hear that. But watch this. You think Jada Pinkett got close friends? Yes or no? I know where I'm going with this, right? The moment. You think they wouldn't fuck Will? You think they wouldn't? Y'all know Steven Jackson, former NBA player, Captain Jack? I'll be in the building, salute. Captain Jack told the whole story. He was about to get married, and he said, you know what, though? I need you to sign this prenup, because he's a millionaire. And she started giving him grief about the fucking prenup. He was like, hold on, we in love, right? Till death do us part. I need this prenup. The bitch cried and cried and cried and cried. Oh, you don't love me? And sent the pastor down to go talk to him, trying to convince him to sign that you don't need no prenup. And he said, hold on. No, we're not getting married. Left the ass at the altar. And at first he felt kind of bad or whatever. But then, I'm sorry, I'm missing the important part. She said, fine, I'll sign the prenup. But then he stopped and said, wait a minute. You know what? No. You know why? She can say that she signed that prenup under duress and she wasn't in her right mind because he threatened to cancel the wedding and it put her in a bad mental state. That can happen. So he called off the whole wedding. And you know what the funniest part of that story was? I think like a couple of days later, he started smashing one of her friends. Just like that. So I'm asking y'all, you think Jada Pinkett has friends? If they threw pussy at Will, what do you think he should do? Fuck out of here. She ain't shit. And he needs help. Salute, Albie. He needs help. He needs guidance. He needs Denzel, that OG. OG told him, when you're at your highest point, that's when the devil gonna come. And it came. And he ain't handled it well. Oh, it's the same night? Joseph, it was the same night? Hey, man. I know it was soon. I listened to the whole story. It's been a while, though. But I was listening to it like, well, son of a bitch. But he did it right. He did it right. You are Will Smith. Men in Black, Wild Wild West, I Am Legend. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. You protested the Oscars. They actually heard you and listened to you. You come down some years later and they got one for you and they changed a lot of shit. They had a lot of black people working around to put shit together. You generated compliance and then you get on stage and smack Chris Rock in the face. Something you could have did backstage, man. The fuck is, man? And I reiterate, she didn't grab him. And I told y'all, she didn't grab him. When he did it, when he did it, she smiled, and now she's saying, I wish he didn't do it. You see? I ain't tell him to do it. Now, what did I say? Black women in particular. I'm talking to black women now. Y'all do not understand black violence. Y'all don't understand male violence at all. Y'all don't get it. Chris could have fought back and they'd have been rolling on the stage. Go to a commercial. And it just looks stupid. I'm like, what the fuck? What are they doing? Now you got Chris Rock's brother, sometime later, talking about, yo, I'll fuck Will up. What did he say? There's like 10 of them? He's like, yo, there's 10 of us. You don't understand. And all these black women that I've seen talking about, yeah, I side with Will Smith. You're siding with Will Smith? You justifying him smacking Chris Rock, his friend for like 20 plus years, over Jada Smith? Her? A lot of those same bitches was justifying her at that red table, justifying the entanglement, and then saying the dick game was right. Well, it's not all about how much money and all that acting in the world. She not satisfied in the bedroom. So she could have fucked anybody because that's Jada Pinkett Smith. But what she did do was fuck her son's friend. And now he's about to put out a book about that. More shit that Will got to deal with. You got too much money, too much fame, too much fortune, too much respect to put up with that shit. He needed to have, when she did that, he needed to have clowned her and call Chris up, say, yo, look, do a whole skit on that shit. I'm gonna help you. Let me tell you what this bitch did, Chris. You should have been giving material to Chris and Dave Chappelle and whoever wanted to stand up on him and clown that bitch. And be like, yeah, you know what Will told me on the phone? He called me on the FaceTime and Jada's friend was sucking his dick. That's how I should have played out. You got to get gully with it, man. Choose your sanity. There's a lot of Jada Pinkett's out here. I'm telling you. I've dealt with them. And I've dealt with them totally different. My mother, I have an older brother, sat us in front of every episode of Popeye that we could stand. And we didn't get it at first. He was like, yo, this shit is, every fucking day, every episode, he's with Olive, and then here comes Bluto with the big old muscles, the older ones, not Brutus, the fat one, Bluto, the big one. No, I think Brutus was the diesel one, and Bluto was whatever the fuck, you know what I'm talking about. The art was different. And he would come out and he'd be all diesel and doing something, and she's like, oh my God, he's an Adonis. And she's in love with him and he's doing all this shit, and then he tries to get a kiss. And she's like, no, he's like, no, you're gonna kiss me. And it's, help, Popeye. Popeye runs over there. Bruto starts kicking his ass all over the cartoon, punching him through buildings, knocking him on his head, kicking him downstairs, punching him across the goddamn planet. Then he lands in the spinach patch, eats the spinach, knocks Bluto out, takes back his ugly ass girlfriend. I'm strong to the finish when I eat spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. No, my mother said, you're in real life. Popeye's dead. Bluto goes to jail. Oliver's on to the next. Everybody in jail or dead, and she cries for a little bit and goes on to the next. Brothers, is it worth it? Fellas, this ever happened to you? Think back in your youth. You ever been with a girl in a house watching TV? You know where your mind's at. You're trying to get those draws. But you're sitting down watching TV and she turns to whatever program. It could have been a soap opera. I was around when BET first started. Before Rap City. It was just Video Soul. And they'll play these videos. And the favorite singer would come on and they start, oh my God, front of you. And it's like, goddamn, you're not with your girlfriends. You're with your boyfriend. Do you think that behavior is appropriate while I'm sitting here and you're goddamn having these fake ass orgasms because some nigga on the screen that you would never meet? And if you met him, he'd never fuck you because you look like that. A guy on that level deals with a certain kind of woman. Tell me that's never happened to y'all in y'all youth. Let me tell you something. When I was younger, it used to piss me off because I didn't know any better. When I was talking to an OG about it, he looked at me, he said, "Fuck you worried about that for?" I said, "Nah, I'm bad. She, nigga singing on the TV and she, He was like, "She ever gonna meet that nigga?" I don't know. Probably not. She'd probably go to a concert. It's all right. So what if she met him? He said, "Yo, I seen that bitch you walking around with. You think he'd fuck her? You know what kind of bitches so-and-so get?" And then I stopped for a second and I said, "Yeah, you're right. You trying to marry her? Hope not." I said, "No, ain't that serious. I was only like 15, 16. I said, "No." I said, "What the fuck? Why you worried about that?" He said, "Yo, do you know?" Andrew Charles, salute. I said, "Do you know that she's doing that on purpose?" He said, "Dig this here. There's going to be a next time she does that. And when she does that, just do nothing." I'll tell you what I did. Shorty started doing that on the video. I started singing the words. You know what it was? Let me tell you, I'm going to show you how old I am. All right? It was Al B. Shaw, "Rescue Me." The light-skinned nigga was in. So I was younger than 15, shit. God damn. I was like 13, 14. I forget. He starts singing. And she, And I'm like, "There's a girl standing there, waiting there for me. Open up my eyes, and baby, I can see." And I start singing along. And while she's having these fake ass orgasms, pitching the nipples and shit, I'm like, do you wanna rescue me? Didn't bother me. It was, but I said, let me see it. She stopped and got annoyed with me for singing along. I said, "Oh, shit." I said, "What's wrong with you?" "God damn, you like that song more than me." I said, "Yo, it's the shit. I'll be sure when he came out, that was the shit." That's what the fuck. You like him for other reasons. I like the music. I said, so, continue playing with yourself. I'm enjoying the video. That's my shit. I got the album. What's the problem? She turned from Video Soul. That was the problem. Because she no longer had me there sitting there with my arms folded. What, I'm supposed to hate I'll Be Sure? Nah. Back then, you played I'll Be Sure when you was trying to get the draws. Why the fuck? It was more, Jay Gibson, salute. It was more fun for her to get a reaction out of me. That made her feel good. That bitch had unresolved issues, and I don't know. Women like that will love grinding your gears, getting you out of character. Really think about it. You sit up there mad because she's rubbing her boobs through her shirt over a guy on the TV that she will never even meet. Think about that. Right then, I got it. Reversed it. Because what do you think when Patra started coming on Video Music Box out here? Salute to Ralph McDaniels. You know, dance hall queens became very, very popular. And I love watching dance hall videos. Why? Because those ladies be gyrating and grinding. What do you think happened when I'm looking at them? Like, ooh, ooh, oh, wow, oh. What do you think I was doing? What do you think happened when I did that? She grabbed the remote, turned the channel. Game. Fellas, you need to be in control. You need to be in control of your sanity at 100% of the time. Will Smith never has to work again. Do you understand how much of an embarrassment that is for him to do that shit on stage for the world to see? That is dumb. And for the women to agree with his actions because they're saying he stood up for his wife. Look at who he's standing up for, y'all. And these women don't understand black violence. His brothers are talking about, yo, we gonna fuck him up when we see him. His brother said that. I saw it. I was like, oh, come on, man. See? Dumb shit. These are millionaires now. Dumb shit. Dumb shit now. And like I knew, I said to myself, I ain't say it out loud. I said, you know what? When they finally talk to her, you know what? She's not gonna back him on it. I said, I'm not gonna be surprised if she doesn't back him on it, and I'll be damned. I wish he didn't do it. Amen. Amen. Now he out on the island on his own. You think he's gonna get invited back at the Oscars next year? And if he does, it's gonna be a condition. Well, look, if you do anything like that again, this time we're gonna press charges on you. Now he's gonna have to sit here, and Chris Rock's gonna have to sit all the way over there, unless they make a joke of it. Can you imagine a joke next year? He gets up on the stage again and goes to smack him, and they hug. They better do something. They better do something. Crazy Steve. Oh yeah, Joseph, yeah. Listen, man, targets out here. That bitch said Usher gave me herpes. Look, the only thing Usher gave you was a dirty look. Did you see that fucking chick? Did you see her? Now, I'm not saying that Usher's not a chubby chaser. I wouldn't know. But I found that very hard to believe. Yo, these women out here looking to try and, they're trying to get bread, man. Come on, man. Word up 225, she ain't backing well with that bullshit. She not. Ricky Williams in the building. Oh, I don't know who owns the network. I don't know. Shauna said he liked her. Did he fuck her? I don't know. But I don't believe, yo, listen, it's so hard for me to believe women nowadays. It is so difficult for me to believe women nowadays. Just turn on the fucking news. Remember, Bill Cosby? There's no doubt in my mind he was slipping these chicks Mickeys and shit. But that was the culture back then. Papas and all that shit, that was the culture. They resurrected bitches from the dead. The Walking Dead came into that courtroom and saying he did it to me. Me too. I'm like, wait a minute. What? Oh yeah, that RB show was hitting, Dr. Mark. Hell yeah. How you know he fucked her, Shauna? How you know he fucked her? I don't believe these women. I don't. Listen, one of my friends, did y'all see when Janet Jackson had that brother on the stage and lap danced him and then he brought him down in the stage? Did y'all see that? I know that guy. And Shauna, you know him too. I grew up with him. Y'all know what I'm talking about? When she did the lap dance on the guy, got him from the audience, and he was sitting there like, I know him. He lives in the Bronx. I know him. I grew up with him. I ain't gonna say his name. I know him. I could easily have said, he could have told me, yo, when we got downstairs, she sucked my dick. I'd have been like, well, probably. I didn't see it. She said it came out in the trial. Okay. Did he give her herpes? Does he have herpes? What is she doing giving up the pussy if she has herpes? Because if she have it and he don't have it, that means she already had it. I don't know what happened. Singer Usher finally done with last herpes lawsuit. Wraps it up. Singer Usher was wrapped up in the final legal battle relating to the $20 million herpes battle. According to court documents obtained by The Blast, Usher's insurance company has informed the court they are dismissing their lawsuit against the singer. Lawsuit, alleged she knowingly infected her with herpes simplex 2 virus. Goddamn. Usher claims he owed him no duty of care in that she knew of the risk of unprotected sex. So he fucked her. According to Gossip, Helm alleges that Usher Raymond exposed her to genital herpes during sex encounters in 2017 and that he didn't tell her and had been diagnosed with the incurable STD in 2009-2010. Damn, homie, that's bad. Experiencing symptoms and Helm's first sued Usher in the summer of 2017 for $10 million, which was raised to $20 million after she was diagnosed with herpes. The complaint was dismissed without prejudice, which meant Helm could be filed also. Ah! Her suit alleges negligence, fraud, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress and seeks unspecified money damages for physical and emotional. In addition to arguing he he owed Helm no duty of care, Usher, through his attorney, Steve Sadow, damn good attorney, also claims Helm could have been asymptomatic before testing positive. Ooh. And could have had contracted the virus from someone else. He is asking the court to dismiss the case in order to help to pay his attorney's fees. Ooh. Things don't look great for Usher, particularly negligence count in 1985. Blah, 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 blah. More oversight in the... Yo. From Hell's allegations. Yo. She got to prove that she didn't have it before meeting him. You know why? He didn't wear a hat. Bad business for him. She ain't make him wear it. She ain't request. She grown. She could have said, yo, no glove, no love. Hold on. Arguing that everyone in today's society knows they accepts the risk, knows and accepts the risk of unprotected sex doesn't appear to be specific and particularly enough, and would also effectively negate the state Supreme Court's proclamation that the defendant could be held liable or negligently transmitting herpes. If so, defendants in these types of cases would simply have to say, hey, everyone knows unprotected sex is dangerous, case dismissed, right? In other words, a dismissal at this stage is highly unlikely. But the shit got dismissed. Yo. Yo, listen. That's her. Unprotected. I bet you $5 million she was trying. I bet you $10 million she was trying to get knocked up. Who wants to bet she was trying to catch a baby? I don't care if it's Usher. Watch this. What if it wasn't herpes and it was HIV? Asymptomatic. He's saying, yo, she raw dogging me. Who else she raw dog prior? Maybe she had it going in. Yeah, exactly, Ricky. That's what I believe. He curved her. Isn't that what C Breezy's going through right now? The chick he was casually fucking, and she tried to make it more than what it was. He kept all of those texts. All of them. He kept all of those texts. Kept every last one of them. He said, no, I didn't do anything of the sort. Look at these texts. She said he sexually assaulted me. Bullshit. Read these texts. Last time we were together, she texted me several times after that. Not soliciting, but asking me to come over and pipe her down. Does that sound like someone I sexually assaulted? I don't give a fuck about you. Listen. I'm glad they threw it out. Did they throw it? Look, I don't care. I don't care. After Bill Cosby, that sealed it for me. They resurrecting bitches that Bill fucked with since before I was born. That's a long time ago. And they threw the old man in fucking prison for that shit. Are you kidding? Y'all don't remember Eddie Murphy Raw? The joke? Half. I'll take half his shit. You guys better wake the fuck up, man. And she let him run up on her raw dog. Because why? She was trying to get pregnant. She's trying to get pregnant. Yeah, you got something all right. It was her responsibility like it was his. And now she's looking for $10 million, $20 million. That's right. Took away all of Bill Cosby's accomplishments. Yeah. I don't know, 88 Sports Talk. There should be a statute on that bullshit, but it's not. Them chicks came out from 1975, 1978, 1980. When he was doing Fat Albert. It's crazy, man. The Cosby Show, all those years. These chicks was coming out sewers, sliding down from the mountains and shit. I was like, what's happening? He ain't raped none of those girls, man. They were out partying, they took some casual drugs, and they had sex with them. That's what happened. I believe that. And this chick tried to get Usher and it failed. Good. I don't care. I don't care. Fuck out of here. It's ridiculous. Your sanity, y'all. And Will Smith is the best example to date. Yo, man, don't be surprised, man. I ain't even gonna speak that. But I will say this. Will Smith is so weak involved in this situation. If he don't get therapy and talk to someone, and at this point, he needs to talk to someone without his wife. He needs to go to therapy. Joseph says, so all the rappers who are popping pills with chicks now can get charged 30 to 40. Bro, all that lean and they're doing rap songs about them. Yo, didn't Ja Rule say, 2, 3, and I keep him drugged up off that ecstasy? It's a line in his song. I keep him drugged up off that ecstasy. I heard it. I said, whoa, what? He said that. And I said, man, you better be careful. A chick could come out of nowhere and say, yo, he gave me some ecstasy and I fell out, and next thing you know, I woke up with it down my throat. He said, I seen a woman come out the store straight. Ricky says she got everything she was looking for. She wanted a piece of Usher forever. You got your wish. Yup. Maybe now you'll wear a condom. What are you doing letting them fuck you raw? What are you doing? You was trying to get a baby. Dr. Mark said, I can't tell you how many times that happened to me years ago. And it was all BS. But I have killer attorneys. The lengths these witches will go is insane. Yo, I think that they give classes on how to fuck people up. I think they give classes. I'm dead serious. There's money involved and accountability. You think this chick is being accountable? No, she was trying to sue for $20 million. But here's a simple question. Yo, listen, we're not knocking you for trying to get laid, because that's Usher. But simple question. Why aren't you wear a condom? Accountability? It's like Pernell Whitaker defense they have. Some women just don't have it. Oh yeah, that's the Rick Ross line. I heard that. Yeah. Yep. You decide to get in that bedroom, it's your job to do what you feel you need to do. These chicks are trying to get knocked up, especially if they see value in you. They will risk life and limb. They're thinking, baby, I'll be attached to him. But they're not thinking, oh shit, he might pull out. His pull-out game might be epic. It might leave me with an STD. It might kill me. Y'all see Maury? A lot of those guys be the father. I don't believe her. You are the father. Okay. What about the bitches that go in there? You the father, you the father, you the father. You are not the father. They don't run off the stage, run out down the hall, tripping over shit, run out the studio in the oncoming traffic. Crazy. Yeah, phenomenal. I think he did. He lost his Reebok deal over that line. It's like, yo, how many? It's like, you ask the men. I remember there was one Spanish chick on there. She was on a show like 9 times with multiple people. It was never one person. It was always like 2 or 3 guys. And it's like, yo, all right, man. How many dudes are you letting smash raw? Accountability. You know how many times she just? I just said she's been on the show about 9 times, right? Multiple guys. What are you doing? Mental terrorist. Can you imagine getting those guys to the show? What she had to do? Yo, this is your son. This is your daughter. No, it's not. I ain't see you in like 4 years. What are you talking about? I barely remember even doing. Wasn't it like a quickie? I didn't even finish. Well, you don't have to finish in, pre-nut. And it. No, hold on. Thank you, Ricky. It was Marisol. That was her name. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, it's like every season she came back. 2 guys, 4 guys, 3 guys, 4 guys. I said, God damn. She eventually, I think she found one father to one of her kids. And then the other one, she just gave up. What are you doing? She's not the victim. She ain't the victim. Yeah, 502 King, brother, you gotta be better. You gotta do better, man. You know what I tell brothers? When you get a certain age, you got some kids, whatever, you don't want no one, get a vasectomy, man. If you don't like strapping up, if you ain't scared of STDs, get a vasectomy, man. Oh, no, I don't want to do it. Bro, get a vasectomy. You got a kid here, a kid here, kid. Your bloodline is fine, man. Get a vasectomy if you don't like strapping up. Stop making these girls pregnant and then complaining about it. It won't kill you. You just ice it down for about a week, you'll be back in the saddle. Come on, man. This is unbelievable. You need to be careful who you deal with. These women are terrorists out here. Fuck out of here. Will Smith is a classic example. Now, you could be on the side of him smacking Chris, but I'm telling you, it's deeper than that. Think about what he put at risk now. And we can go to race thing. Oh, well, I ain't trying to please these white folk or whatever. It's not about that. Y'all already know how I get down. I don't give a fuck about what those white folk think either. I am concerned about us. How his brother got on stage that week and was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck Will up when I see him. There's 10 of us. I don't give a fuck who he is. I hope that Ali training paid off, because when I see him, that wasn't jokes. People were laughing about it, but that wasn't jokes. He was dead ass. Chris did a stand-up fairly recently. He said, yo, I haven't processed it. He didn't even like joke about it. He was like, he's still like, yo, what the fuck? That's what happens when you let a fucking mental terrorist control your fucking life. Your daughter's writing letters to dead rappers. Your son, I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. And your wife got you at a red table talking about she fucked your son's best friend. Your dick game is whack. And it was an entanglement. You jump up and smack your millionaire friend. And now your wife is saying, I wish you didn't do it. How you looking now? Is he looking like a boss doing that? No. And again, women don't understand male violence. A slap, I've seen people knock people out with slaps. I've seen people fall and bump their head with slaps. I've seen it. And like I said, what if Chris decided to fight back? What if he decided to fight back after the fucking event? And he snuffed Will with a Henny bottle or some shit. Bust his shit. What if one of his 9 siblings walks up on Will? Or on Jada? You don't understand. Every action has a fucking reaction. Your moves have to be calculated. He didn't have to do it like that. Listen. We're all grown. We got families, most of us. We're at an age now when you decide to do something in the street, you run the risk of going to prison. Why do you think we handle trolls a certain way? Oh, we're going to do this when you see... I was supposed to get jumped by several people when I went to Vegas. I said, I'll see you in Vegas. Did anything happen? No. They're terrorists. They tried to scare me into not going. That's all it was. Ask Mr. Shelton. These niggas was on other channels. Oh, when I see Drew, I'm going to fuck him up and I'm going to do this and I'm going to shoot him and I'm going to stab him. And I'm like, I'll be there. When I landed in Vegas, I was walking up and down the strip for about 2 hours. I left my hotel. I called Blue Blood. I said, where you at? MGM. I said, I'll be there. Hopped in the Uber, got close to the MGM. I just walked the strip. What was LL Cool J's line? And I'm bad. I got a gold name plate that says, I wish you would. I was there, and I was by myself for at least 2.5 hours before I ran into anybody. And you could not miss me. And it was kind of stupid, but I wanted to make a statement. Who wants smoke? And I'm sure that a lot of those people that made those threats, they were there. And they saw me. Like I said, the 2 homosexual couple that was behind me, literally, when I walked up, they were holding hands. I saw it. I said, I don't care. They jumped in and commented on my video. Because I did something very specific after Wilder went down. I did something very specific, and they said what I did. I said, oh, those these 2 dudes in the back. That's definitely them. I did something very specific. You had to have seen me do it. I said, oh, no, that's them. And I said, yo, here's the better part. I was there and saw I was there when J-Rock, I was there for the undercard and everything. I said, what's weird is that you're trying to talk to me now when we could have had this conversation face to fucking face in Vegas. You said nothing. In fact, I'm reading what you write. Perfect English. But when you were sitting behind me, Y'all was speaking Spanish the whole time. I heard y'all. I had a conversation with the British dudes with his daughter and wife right next to me. We could have spoke. What is wrong with you? And I'm not going to talk to you now. I said, you're going to make your husband jealous. Oh, that's my brother. No, it's not. That's the same bullshit Dillian White ran on me. On the world. Dean White, that's my brother. Then your name is not Dean White, it's Lamar Scott. Why do you have his last name? That's not your brother. You spell marriage wrong, motherfucker. Stop. Just stop. I don't do threats. And nothing happened. Like nothing will ever happen. If I have time, I'm gonna try and make it to the tank fight. It's gonna be at the Barclays. I'm gonna try and make it. I don't know if I'll be able to make it though. I got something else going on that weekend. I'm trying to make it. I'll be there. What niggas really gonna do? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Why? I'm on defense. I'm not gonna initiate shit. And when you're in the state of New York, read between the lines. I'm not fighting in the street. No. Absolutely not. Nope. Out of state, you get beat up. New York, something else will happen to you. And I'm not there for that. I'm there to watch boxing and connect with any one of the brothers and sisters that's going to be there. And you hear what I'm saying? You think women will fathom what I'm saying? Some chick will get right on here and say, oh, well, it's only online. It's just internet shit. No. You have no idea how sick these motherfuckers are. Majority of them are cowards, but there will be this one person that'll be a frog and try and take a leap, and something will happen to them. And no one will see what started it. They'll just see how we handle it. It's coming. Trust me. It's coming. I just hope it's not me on the other side. I know how I'm going to handle it. I'm already 40 steps ahead of any and everything. Don't be a stunt man with me. Fuck with me. Something going to happen. Bad. It's just boxing. You think women understand what I just said? What does that have to do with Jada and Will? Really think about what I'm saying. Jada, Will, Chris, he smacked Chris. Chris got 10 siblings. He thought he was doing something noble for his wife. His wife said she wished she didn't do it. But you didn't stop him when he got up out that seat. She washed her hands. She cleared her hand. She gave him a look. And he did it. She washed her hands of it. So if something did happen to him, she could say, I didn't tell him to do that. D-Man, you was a lie. Yo, Steve, I'm not throwing hands in the street. I can, but I'm not throwing hands in the street. I ain't got to. Nope. I'm nervous. I'm thinking someone's going to try and kill me. So what you think I'm going to do? I'm saying it's going to be what it's going to be. Just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Carinello, salute. Just leave me alone. That's what I say daily. Leave me alone. It's only boxing. It's safe to say nothing happened in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? If I decide to go to the Barclays or MSG or whatever, nothing's going to happen. Any event I go to, nothing's going to happen. When I was in Vegas, a couple of cats, before the UK cats surprised me, and they knew me, a few cats went up. Came, yo, what up? Yo, shit, you a lot bigger in person. Okay. Thought I was lying. Can I get a picture? Sure. I'm a friendly dude. Yeah, Shauna, you know what it is? I am their life, and I ain't the only one. They despise me because they can't look like me, or they hate themselves because they want to sleep with me. And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. There's definitely something wrong with these fools. Definitely something wrong with these fools. But as long as they keep their distance, like I said, I'm sure in Vegas there was a lot of trolls there that didn't reveal themselves. I'm sure. Yeah. Because prior to me connecting with the brothers, I wasn't looking too friendly. I really wasn't. Yeah, I was trying to go to the Spence fight. I really was. Mac of the South, salute. I really was. But you know why I can't, I'm not the richest person in the world, but you know why I can't go? It's because we got something else going on in August. And I can't be flying out to Texas 2 times. You know what I'm saying? I got a day job, you know what I mean? And I got to pull mad strings to get days off anyway. So this next pick, hopefully, I can at least get weekends off. At least. That'll make shit easier. And I'll take off a Friday and a Monday. I'll do something. Yeah, man. Shawnee, you gonna start doing content? Y'all go subscribe to. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all just Shawnee, you just you gotta. It's YouTube. It's not Patreon. It's not OnlyFans. Just remember, YouTube. You do something crazy, they will snatch your shit in a heartbeat. No doubt, Steven. I only got 9 years on this new career I got. So, the more time you have, the more carte blanche you got. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Choose your sanity over ass. I don't know what Will's infatuation is with Jada, but he should have been kicked to the curb. Because he could have any woman. I saw a picture with him standing with Venus and Serena Williams, and I said, man, Will has no idea. And I think he took that picture before Serena got married. And I said, man, Will should have been trying to. He should have been trying to get Venus and Serena. I was like, yo, man. Venus is gorgeous too. He should have been putting the gas pedal on that. What? Come on, man. Ridiculous, man. Shit is ridiculous. So don't have no chick and sweating, you know what I'm saying? Have a chick making you sweat, getting you aggravated. You see her doing shit. You know when she's doing shit to piss you off. Get away from her. She's poisonous. This is perfect. With Will Smith is setting the fucking tone for y'all guys. Look at his situation. Look at who he's aggravated over. And then look at his career. And then it doesn't match. He don't need to be there. He don't need to be there. And if he got to pay half his shit to get her away from him, he need to pay it. He'll make it back. He divorced Jada. Every talk show gonna want to talk to him. He could write a tell-all book on his end. It's gonna sell. He could hit up Chris and Dave Chappelle and everybody else. Yo, I got material for y'all. He'll be back on top, but he need to get rid of that bitch. And I'll say that shit. You smack me. Ain't gonna end there. Then again, I'll do some hoe shit and fall on the floor and be like, oh, I need $20 million. He got it. Salute to all of y'all, man. Much love and appreciation. You know what I mean? It's tomorrow, Friday. I might be back tomorrow. If I'm not, hanging with the wife or something. Y'all know, just check the, I hope y'all hit the bell icon. But I love this show. I love talking with y'all. Real life shit, man. Real life shit, man. So I might be back here tomorrow, but y'all know where I'm going to be in the morning. I'm going to cook tomorrow morning, y'all. I am cooking tomorrow morning. Because I did a video about Felix Trinidad and wondering what the fuck's, and, yeah, Playboy on Drew Titan LLC. I'll be talking boxing. Yeah, brother. And I put up the video, and some of the family in there were disappointed when I asked what did Felix Trinidad mean when he said us, when he was referring to Ugas, and I just found it strange. So I asked the question in the video, and some of the brothers, well, two in particular, were kind of, they were disappointed. They weren't disrespectful. They're disappointed. So I said, what, let me address this. Because I knew I couldn't sum that up in one video. So I said, let me address this. Now I got to connect dots and give examples. And then I'm going to ask the question again, and maybe they'll see it. You see why I asked it. It's no beef. But when someone has this is the LDBC. We're not going to agree. But I think, like I said, I didn't have enough time to ask the question. A lot of the brothers got it, but two in particular were disappointed. It's no beef, but I think I need to revisit it. So I'm going to get into detail. Oh, yeah, Playboy. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to do something with it soon. But I'm going to revisit it. And it's no beef, but I need to help people see where I was coming from and why I put that video out and why I said what I said. Not what I asked what I asked. Yeah, Cowinello. And see, that's all going to come up tomorrow. Because I'm going to let y'all know now, and I'm going to reiterate it tomorrow. I was never a Felix Trinidad fan. Ever. I was never a fan. I watched him. I live in New York. I swear to God, half of Puerto Rico was here. And whenever he fought, his people would act out of order. And I'm like, I can't not like him because of these assholes jumping around in the street. I had to freeze that out. But then there was no internet back then. I started hearing things going on in the locker room over there from people in gyms talking about it, about his hand wraps. I used to hear shit like that. And I said, I'll talk about it tomorrow. Y'all see. And I'm going to address certain things that was said in that chat. And I'm going to address it. And I'm going to bring it full. Y'all know how I do. I bring it full circle and I lead it up right to that moment. And I'm going to ask the question, what is this? Why is he so vocal now? Y'all tune in tomorrow. Much love to all of y'all, man. I love y'all for real. Painful Excellence Podcast. I'll see y'all.